As part of our shakedown trip to Phoenix, we discovered that we did not have any hot water. But we got to figure out how to fix the issue of not having hot water. So the following is how we discovered it, how we dealt with it, how you can deal with it too. We are here in sunny Phoenix, Arizona. Clear skies, sunrise. We rolled in yesterday to the Encore Paradise RV Resort in Sun City, Arizona. It's our shakedown run, spring fling, whatever you want to call it. We're here for 6 days, and then we will go back home. We ran into a bit of a problem. We were setting up. Everything went well. Nice sights, but let's go inside and I'll show you what's going on. So everything was working fine. We pulled in, we were leveled right off the bat, just perfectly level, and we had to unhook. No problem. But power was good, and then this happened. Cold water is really good. Hot water, not so much. It does. The tank does heat up. I don't have it heated up right now. Cold, hot. Cold, hot. Yes, no. Go, stop. What do we want to do? So, thanks to Airforms and a bunch of Googling, I think we're going to have to get out the check valve, which is that little valve up under there, and clean out a screen that's on that thing. So, shut off the water, drain the water tank, get a lot of paper towels and some tools, because we're going to take that thing apart. On this side, we've turned off the water. I let the pressure out using the shower hose. We've also let the pressure off here. And then we're going to take this this valve out and drain the water tank. Yes, we are. No, really. We just might not use this tool. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, I can't do this one-handed, so I'll let you know. Okay. It's loosened up enough. We can pull that out and watch all the water drain out. Try and change. Oh, there it is. You don't think an RV water heater holds much water until you drain it. It's a lot of water. Taking this off from there, we're taking that off. Surprisingly, very little water so far. Knock on water heaters. And then we'll twist this off here. There we go. Just gonna twist that around until it comes off. And I want to point out that in the literature that came with the park, there's a mobile RV tech ad on the back. Super tempting to just call that guy. But this works too. Oh, there's the water I was expecting. Right, look at that. You get the first look at all the gunk in there. I get the second look. That doesn't look that bad. In my opinion, that is not the problem. So I blew back through the hot water line from the shower. Got water coming out under there. Into the cold water there. Hot water comes on right over there. So it's getting into the mixing valve. I don't know. This is not the mixing valve. This is the water heater bypass valve. The mixing valve is going to require that this dinette seat I'm sitting on come up, and then the entire cover over the water heater comes out, and then we get to the mixing valve. Alright, here we go. It's a heck of a way to spend your Sunday. First day, well, second day of the trip. First day of the trip with our shiny newly washed Airstream, we got rain. Unexpected. Phoenix, Arizona. Alright, we weren't in Phoenix yet, but those 8 screws have to come up before this dinette seat can come up. And so those are there. This lifts up. I don't know what I've got to do up top because I can't get myself off the floor yet. I'm sure there will come a point in my life when I won't be able to do this anymore, and I'll have to hire somebody out, or just, you know, sit home in my recliner and watch John Wayne reruns. Isn't that what the old folks are doing these days? What, Matlock? I don't know.
Reruns of Gilmore Girls, I'm already there.
So
thanks to me.
If we've not had, well, we have had a conversation about putting a desk in here instead of the dinette. This might be a good time to revisit that, since that bench is coming out anyway.
Oh no! Does the bench have to come out?
Yeah, oh yeah, the bench has to come out, and then that box that the bench sits on.
This would never happen in Airstream.
Let's see if we can get you a shot of what we're trying to get to.
You need a shot.
I do need a shot. I need a shot of something for sure. It's up there. I don't know if you can see it. I could feel it. Well, I could feel it.
Oh, I can feel it.
That's where we're trying to get to, so this whole thing has to come out. It's an adventure. Part of that adventure is I don't have a stubby screwdriver, so it was channel locks on this to get those screws up. We will be adding stubby screwdriver to the list. I think I have one back at home. Hey baby, will you run up to the house and get that for me?
Betcha.
Alright.
Be right back.
Alright. Is this gonna lift out? Yeah, it is. Okay. So just comes right out like nothing to it.
Oh my god.
I got it. It's good. It's alright. Everything's okay. Well, that's the easy part. I'm gonna put this over here, okay?
Sure, there's room.
You need an extra seat?
Just put it anywhere. What's Dad doing, Jimmy?
Making a mess. Alright. Well, we can get all the dust out from under there anyway.
What?
Get some dust under there.
There's no dust.
Alright. And, okay. But first, coffee. Once the dinette seat is out, it's a screw there and a screw down there on the front, and then this will lift away. Like so. And this is what we're after, mixing valve right there.
You did it! Congratulations!
Tons of fun. That one, very tight. Okay, that one can stay there. Oh, that's a tough one there. That is on there. That's a lot of work to get that off. Get it off we did. Valve. This is, I believe, we can get it out, gonna be the filter. Got all those pieces out. The actual valve came out pretty easy, and then the brass part in there took some muscles, but we got it. This filter was very plugged in there. You can see all the sediment on the bottom, well, I can. And this, the valve itself, you can see some of it in there. But we're just gonna let that soak in vinegar for a couple of hours because we don't need no stinking water. And then we'll go from there. Rumor has it that this screen is the part that plugs up the hot water. So I have taken this whole assembly apart and put the valve in CLR. I soaked it in vinegar, it just wasn't getting anything out. So we've been soaking it in CLR, and I'm going to give it probably another half hour, and we'll put it all together and see. That filter is clean, and if I can find it, I'm going to put it back in. It's around here somewhere. So those are the spare parts that I found behind the water heater. That was fun. Okay, so we will put this back in. That was a bear to get out. So we're going to tighten it down pretty good. Put it back in. Like that. Just like that. This started as a hot water fix, but it's turned into a project. As we took out the bench, took off the table, took that cover off, we're like, why don't we just put a computer desk across here? Because, you know, I'm working all the time. So this bench is going to come out today so we can make the plan. It is just the 8 screws, same as the other. But here we have also up under the bench just 2 screws going into the wall. So those will come out also. This bench will come out, probably go in the back of the truck. And we'll see what space we're dealing with. We're going back on the best we can. Maybe. Okay. There's a kind of a washer there. Right up against that washer. There it is, to end up in this general direction. Right there, where we started. Alright. This on. Tight, and then this on. You scared? Nervous? I'm all good. Every confidence that we won't have a flooded Airstream. Get rid of my leftovers and let's go turn the water on. Okay, so we let the water run for a while. This is cold coming out of the kitchen. You can always turn the spray on. That's hot. Look at that. Same water pressure. Same pressure coming out of the kitchen. It's not great, but the pressure is not great at all here for some reason. Hot water, same spray. Okay, I think we're maybe ready to wrap this part up. It turns out the mixing valve was the culprit, and we know a lot of people will do just as we did, use the CLR on it to clean it out, and then they will buy another one to have on hand, because it does become an issue in the Airstream when you are blowing out your lines to winterize them and pumping some more antifreeze through. Just gets that calcium buildup, clogged in the lines sometimes. Not a big deal. Now you know how to fix it.